Today's video, I'm actually going to be talking about the best Bluetooth keyboard you can buy for mobile devices. So basically for a tablet, and that is something that a lot of people do, including myself, because I have an iPad and I like to bring that to school instead of my full laptop. And to use a tablet in more of a productivity mode, you do need to connect some type of a Bluetooth keyboard to the tablet to make it into more of a laptop style, so you can more easily take notes and just be productive, like I said. So the keyboard that I recommend is the Microsoft Universal Mobile Bluetooth Keyboard. Now this is a standalone Bluetooth keyboard, and it has a little slot that allows you to dock any type of tablet or even phone to this keyboard, and then you can connect it via Bluetooth. So as the name of the keyboard suggests, it's compatible with basically any mobile device. You can even connect this to, say, a laptop if you really need to. And I do highly recommend buying a standalone Bluetooth keyboard like this instead of a keyboard case, because say with the iPad, there's literally thousands of different keyboard cases that has a Bluetooth keyboard built into a case specifically made for, say, an iPad in this case. And the reason why I don't like those is because, one, they're very expensive, well over $100 for an actual good one. And if you find one that's actually reasonable, like $50, either the case doesn't fit the tablet that good, or the keyboard isn't optimal for typing and it's just not going to be pleasant. And not to mention, the keyboard is only compatible with the tablet that the case is made to hold, so that's another downside. But getting back to this Microsoft keyboard, this is very compact and small. It's standalone, like I said, so you can just easily toss this inside of a book bag and take it to school or what have you. And this keyboard actually has a cover that goes over the keys when it's not in use to protect the keys and keep dust out of it. For example, when you put this inside of a bag, the keys are covered so you don't have to think about it getting damaged. And also a nifty little thing, when you open up the cover, it actually puts the keyboard on. And also on the flip side, when you close the cover for the keyboard, it actually shuts it off, so you don't have to remember to switch it off to save the battery. But this device is made for typing, and I want to talk about the build quality really quick, because when you pick this up, it is much heavier than you may imagine. It's definitely not, incredibly heavy that you can't take it with you or anything, but it's very solidly built, and the keys have very nice spacing, they have very good travel, and it is very pleasant to type on. Yes, it's a little bit compact and smaller than you may be used to, because it's made to fit a 10-inch tablet. In fact, this is basically made for the iPad when it comes to size, because as you guys can see right now, when there is an iPad put into this keyboard, it basically fits it exactly, so the keyboard is as long as the iPad is tall. So it's going to look very nice and professional when it's matched with an iPad, although it can fit a multitude of other devices, but they do know that most people are going to use this with a tablet and an iPad on top of that. So it's nice that it does fit it like a glove. The keyboard also has excellent battery life. I don't know how long it is exactly, but I use this at college and I can go easily a week of typing in classes and not have to think about it dying on me, as long as, say, on the weekends I plug it in for a little bit. And you can connect up to 3 different devices to this keyboard, and you can use this switch at the top of the keyboard to switch between them. And needless to say, this is compatible with all Apple devices, all Android devices, and obviously all Windows devices. So when it comes to compatibility, you're definitely not limited. And lastly, the keyboard does have some dedicated media buttons at the top of the keyboard, so you can do volume up and down, you can actually lock the tablet, you can switch songs, all that kind of stuff using dedicated media keys. But with that said, that is the end of the video. Let us know in the comments down below what you think of this topic. And like I said, this is the best Bluetooth keyboard you can buy for mobile devices, in my opinion, just because it's compatible with basically every single device, and it fits an iPad like a glove, which is what most people are going to use it with. It has good battery life, the keys are pretty nice and easy to type on. It has all those extra features, like switching on and off when you open and close the cover, so just very intuitive and smooth, and this costs less than $100 on Amazon, so pretty good value, and this will be linked down below so you guys can check it out. But until next time, be a proud geek, and God bless.